Okay. So, good morning, Poonam. I'm going to share my learnings, which I learned from the course I attended on Elysian in week 1 through the AQP training program. So, it's a fundamental of quality standards. So, I'll share some of my key learnings. So the key learnings are quality function deployment, QFD. This says like to translate customer requirement into technical requirement during product development and production. So it says to identify the customer requirement and then identify technical requirement, then correlate both the things during product design production state. So we can deploy all the clients customer requirement in the product. And then next learning is Kano model. During this Kano model is like basically categorize client requirement into 3 category in the basic and expected requirements. This is like some of the requirement has to be there, that's so basic that needs to be there in the product. If that is not there, then that lead to customer dissatisfaction. The next is functional requirement, these must to be there. And then third requirement is latent requirement, that if that is there, then that will delight to the customer. And my next learning is design failure mode and effect analysis, DFMEA. This says to identify all the ways in which a failure can occur in a product. So in all the, it says like to identify this in all process during designing and planning process production, to identify all the ways where the issues can occur, so that we can estimate and we can see how much it going to affect to customer, so we can then take a corrective action there itself. Then next is tools for quality. Learn a few of the detail about the tools of quality, like 7 management and planning tool, 7 basic TQM tools, matrix diagram, matrix data analysis, process decision program chart, and arrow diagram. Then there was one thing about Pokayo, mistake proofing. This says an approach for mistake proofing process using automatic device or methods to avoid simple human or machine errors. So it says like to apply some process where most of the time the issues come up, so we can avoid that. So sometimes we forget to apply something, so or maybe some machine error, or maybe due to less knowledge about like competency issues, the problem occurs in product. So I identify where the problems come and there put some process, so we can find out the issue automatically. The next is ISO 9000 QMS system. I learned few about this system. That is like to document what you do, and then you do as per that documented. Like ISO 9000 required company to document everything they do that affect the quality of goods and services. Then there was some recognition of QM through awards, that is Baldrige Awards, Deming Prize, EU Quality Awards, Rajiv Gandhi Awards. And how this learning is going to benefit me and my company is like learning about quality tool and ISO standards will help in executing inspection and audit, as I'm handling some of the customers inspections and audit as well. So these tools and terms will help me while coordinating with the factory and external auditors with respect to technical terms and requirements. So if I learn this, then it's going to help me while communication with them. And then this learning will helpful during EFQM and ISO audit for accreditation in our company, and I can support to fulfill the audit requirement. So as we in our company also in regular intervals audits are happening. So these if I am clear on all the ISO requirement, then I can also support to my company. And this basic knowledge about quality and standards will help and support me in further study to be an auditor. If I am looking in career in auditor, then this will help me. And action plan is I will learn more about the quality tools like Kaizens and ISO quality tools and Kaizen and ISO standard as well. And I will apply Pokayog in my day-to-day work. Will find out the areas where mistakes happen regularly, and I will put some process there so that mistakes will not happen. Yeah, that's it about my learnings. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, Kalpana, thank you. That was a good presentation.
Thank you so much. Let me